Check it out, my dudes. We have a new project. So we have with us today 3 of the RC Prorack Elite series Proracks. So we have 2 for 10th scale, and I also bought a 24th scale because I figured it might be kind of cool to throw the SCX24 up on one. And it's probably going to go up on this wall. I'll probably throw them up at the top there. But yeah, so we're going to break into one of these and just kind of put it together. I don't think it should be really that bad. But there's not a heck of a lot of parts that go into it, so we're going to find out. Another offer that they had is this right here, which is I think it's a battery operated LED like panel, right? And so you set them up underneath and gives it a little bit of underglow. And my cats are saying hello. Hi. Anyways, yeah, so let's crack right into it and check it out. Sorry about all the noise. I am doing a whole bunch of 3D printing. You can see all of my projects that I've been working on as of yet. Yeah, let's get into it. So the parts that come in the Prorack kit, you have your 2 kind of like extension bars. So these are what are going to be sitting out from the wall itself in order to hold your model or your RC away. Here's the base platform that the RC is going to sit on, and then of course your wall mount, right? And then some screws. So one thing that the RC Prorack recommends, there's just a gentle or like a thin oil film. As you can see, it's a little bit shiny on top of their components here. There's no actual like rust resistant coating, and these are made out of steel in order to cut down on costs or something like that. I don't know, it says it on this piece of paper. But that means that they are not rust resistant. So I'm gonna take them downstairs. I'm gonna give them a quick soap rinse and everything like that to get that oil off, and then I'm going to hit them with a clear coat just to make sure that they are sealed and covered. So let's I'm gonna get that done, and then I'll be right back on the bench. Sweet. So now that they are clear coated, it's super easy to go from here. So you got this, which is your wall piece. This is going to be the base plate that the vehicle is going to be sitting on, and they include this little foam pad which rests right in the center of the base plate. They also included this little piece of adhesive. I don't know if it's enough, but I'm going to stick it in the center and we're going to find out, because I might as well install this right now since it's not going to be in the way or anything like that. Just kind of like line it up there. Just go ahead and stick it down. It's not perfect, but it'll be fine. And then these are the arms to hold it away from the wall. And basically these holes are going to line up over here against the wall plate. And then that's how this is going to go on. Now this can be mounted 2 different ways, right? You can make it a table stand or you can make it a wall stand. So as a table stand, it's going to sit, you probably don't even need this plate, right? But it'll sit vertically like this, pretty much. I don't know if you can see it all that well, but this guy is going to be resting right there on top, like that. But since I'm not doing that, we're going to be mounting it on the wall, which means I'm going to be putting it this way, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get these screwed together, and we'll just show you the final product. So the only tools that you're going to need is a 2mm hex or Allen, whatever you want to call it, bit, right? These are like the most standard RC like bit, so if you guys don't have this, then you're probably not super into the hobby. And then also this just kind of makes it easier. I don't really know how, like if this, I assume this is the actual size, M5.5 or 5.5, but it's a hex like nut, so you can use that, or you can use a standard like adjustable wrench, but I have this. And there you have it. There is the RC Prorack, and this is the expert or extreme, I forget exactly what they call it, version. Yeah, so this just mounts to the wall, and then you can place your model or RC on top of that. And just like that, guys, we have the mounts in place, and we can set whatever RC that we want to display right up on top. All good and good, sturdy, and safe. And then I have space. I can throw one more big one right there, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. I might put the Max there for my next model that I get. And then I'm thinking that I'm going to throw a little tiny one just right down here, just because it's cute. But yeah, and then I sprayed this one purple. I sprayed one of them orange on the top, but it doesn't really matter because you can't see it. But yeah, so I'll put this one probably down here. As for these lights, these literally are just lights. So what I'm probably going to do, so you got to throw a couple of AA or AAA, yeah, AAA batteries in the back. I'll probably throw a couple of double-sided tape pieces or maybe command strips because that'll make it easier. And then you just stick them right up in here and then turn them on. Well, it gets the point across. It's not nearly as bright as I thought it would be, and that is as bright as it can go. I haven't set the second one up yet just because I wanted to see what this one looked like. Also, I ran out of AAA batteries. But yeah. And you can control them off the same remote, by the way. So you do get one per. Neat. So yeah, guys, I got the Proracks installed. As you can see, I have the one right here, and then the second one right here, and then I actually got a third one right there. And then the, sorry, the camera's hard, little tiny one right there. As you saw in the video, I ended up throwing it there. So yeah, they work great. They look good. I'm not super happy with the light setup, if I'm being honest. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, I don't know. I honestly don't know what I was expecting. It is just a backlight. I thought it'd be a little more exciting than it was, but it's fine. It's not expensive. Yeah, they're super sturdy. Obviously, I have mine mounted into studs, so I don't have to worry about any weight issues. However, I will say that the Max is going to be a little too wide to be able to mount it up there. I do have the Traxxas Slash. It's not mine, it's the girlfriend's. And so her Slash is going to be mounted up on that one, right across from the Rally. And then whenever I get the body finished for the crawler, you'll see that on there. But that'll be in future videos, just kind of in the background. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Link down in the description if you want to go check out the RC Prorack. It's just a simple way of mounting your RCs on the wall. I'm sure there's a lot of DIYers out there that would rather just kind of like fabricate something, but I think they look pretty sick, and it was very easy to put together, and I didn't have to design anything, so win-win. Anyways, guys, with that, catch you next go around. And that's sign out.